Hello. For this illustration, I needed bottles because those bottles are going to represent the 7 continents and the humans. So, the aim of me doing this video, I want humans to stop seeing themselves as bottles and start seeing themselves as the content, not just the bottle. Because seeing themselves as bottles has taken us very, very far. And peradventure, the reason why we are actually staying so long on earth is because we need to come together and realize that we are not different the way we actually believe that we are different. We are not actually different. What if, let's assume, what if the individuals that created the dome, the firmament, what if they did this on purpose? Let's keep them here until they realize and get to see themselves as one. What if that is actually the whole purpose of all this? What if the purpose of all this whole human thing is just for us to get to see ourselves beyond the skin complexion? What if we need to get to see ourselves beyond the race? What if we need to get to see ourselves beyond the tribe? What if that is the aim of it all? What if that is why this program, this simulation, this hologram is not ending, because we still cannot comprehend the reason why we are here? What if this is just the sole aim, yet we are everywhere but nowhere? What if that is the aim? Now, the humans that decided to say that this is not America, this is Asia, this is Antarctica, this is Africa, this is South America, this is Europe, and this is Oceania. Now, the humans that did that, what if their aim is just for separation and not for anything other than separation? What if their primary aim is just to separate us? Now, some people say that this Africa, they came first. So let's assume, like, in a home, Africa is like the elder brother, the first born and all of that. And then we have these other people, they just kept on coming, like one after the other, first, second, third, like that. Now, Africa is the first, but Africa came from a source, right? Now, let us forget completely. Remove this thought from your head completely, that out of Africa came this. Now, let's say African came and I want to try something else. Okay, let me bring North America. Oh, I'm bored. Let me bring Asia. I am still bored. Let me bring Antarctica. Okay, I'm bored again. Oceania. The same but on South America and now Europe. Now let's take it that all of this came out of my boredom. Because humans are not the first life on planet Earth. Now, this is how I see it. Divine consciousness, wanting to experience itself, started with plants. And divine consciousness felt that, okay, I need to go higher. Divine consciousness, now in going higher, decided to experience itself in animals. I need something higher than plants and animals. What do I do? Divine consciousness said, okay, humans. Now, in experiencing itself in the form of humans, divine consciousness found out that, okay, I guess maybe I could actually stop there for now. Let me see how me will be able to stay with the other me's, which is animals and plants. Now, when are we going to get to realize that what makes plants makes animals, and the same thing makes humans? When are we going to get to see it from that light? Now, this which I call source, this is the battle till today. This source is the battle till today. Humans are fighting over what to call this. Me, I call it source. I will not call it a he god or a she god. This source is formless. It is only when the source comes into this, that is when it has a form. But as it is right here, it is formless. It has no form, it has no gender, it has nothing. So I call it source. Now, this source will say, okay, I want to experience myself as a human in North America. And due to the fact that we are conditioned to see ourselves different, due to the fact that we created tribalism, due to the fact that we created colorism, due to the fact that we created racism, due to the fact that we created religion, we have failed to come to realization that we are from source. We don't want to accept that all of us are from here, from this source that never run dry. We are from here. Now, if source says that, okay, North America, and a human being from North America, the person has died, the person has returned back to source, right? Another human being from Africa has died and has returned back to source. Now, all of them dead, back to source. And now source is mixing together, North America and Africa. Okay, when you experienced yourself as a North American, what did you gain? I gained this, I gained that. You know, all of us are here just to get information to go back to source. And then source is going to do whatsoever source wants to do with the information. It's the same thing like a computer. You're sending them to gather information and come back to a particular place. Now, it has happened. What did you gain when you were as a human in Africa? What did you learn? You've returned the information back here. What did you learn? Okay, now source has missed itself. You cannot tell which one now is a North American human and which one is an African human. Now source is returning back. Source is returning back into this bottle. This bottle carrying Africa. Source is returning back here. Now, will you be able to tell if it was somebody that lived in Antarctica? Will you be able to tell if it was somebody that lived in North America? Will you be able to tell if it was somebody that lived in Europe that is returning back into this? Can you tell? Can you be able to differentiate for me that a human being that once upon a time lived in Africa is not the same human being that is living in Europe? Can you actually differentiate that for me? If you can actually do that, then please do it for me. Let me know that, okay, we are actually not coming from here. Let me know. Except you're robot. Except you're robot. Except you are robot. But if you are not robot, you have this. If you are not robot, what you're made up of is divine consciousness experiencing itself in whatsoever form it chooses. So I ask again, why are we hating on each other? Why did we have to come here to create all of this just for us to separate ourselves? I refuse to see tribe. I'm very happy that I come from the tribe that they're going to call a minority. So I'm very happy. So I don't even like to see tribe. I don't even know how to speak. I refuse to see tribe. I refuse to see color. I refuse to see race. Now, if I am saying this and you say the same thing, another person say the same thing, don't you think that the reason why they kept us here, they'll say finally they've come to realize they are not different from one another? Don't you sometimes think about it like that? Don't you tell yourself that I am meant to love myself first? If I love myself first, I'm not going to see this. As an African, lots of tribes in Africa. Now, a lot of people that are melanated, they have refused to actually believe that, okay, no, don't call me an African. No, to them, you need to call me something else. Don't call me an African. I am not an African. I am not from Alkebulan. Don't even say that. Do you get me? So a lot of, as in the war going on here. Now, if you want to actually accept, there was already war fighting the vision here before these people came. Now, before they came, before 1, 2, 3, 4 decided to come to Africa, you were already fighting. Don't pretend like you actually loved one another. No, you didn't. You were already fighting. So when are we actually going to stop? Earth is beautiful and has lots of resources. We don't really need to covet each other's resources. You can come to my home and tell me you want something. I will give you. If If I have it in abundance, I will give you. We don't need to kill to get it. Let us change the narrative. Let us see ourselves like 7 individuals in a home that is filled with abundance, a home filled with riches, resources that it can feed us for millions of years if we don't collect it. Let us begin to see ourselves like that. I love you, you love me, I love you, you love me. If you want something from me, if I have it in abundance, I will give you. If I want something from you, if you have it in abundance, you give me. Even though you don't have it in abundance, but can you just share the little you have? As long as you're not going to run dry. Let's share. So what am I saying in essence? In order for this video not to be too long, what am I saying in essence? We all come from here. Now you can see my skin, and I am melanated. Now tomorrow, should in case the universe, I go back and I download my information when I was in a melanated skin, I go download the information back to source. And source say, oh, okay, I would want you to experience yourself as a European. No, you're going to treat me like an outcast, right? Why? Because you're of my skin. Because I am no longer melanated. That is the programming that you've gotten. Now, seeing we cannot actually differentiate who is not from source and who is from source, all we need to do is to love ourselves and love everybody. Love yourself first and love everybody. That is the only thing you owe yourself. I'm pretty sure if humans can elevate themselves to this level, if humans can vibrate themselves to this level, knowing that all I need to do is to love myself and share the love I have for me with every other person on this earth, then I guess this hologram is going to end on its own automatically. This hologram will end. All we need is love. Love is the only thing we need in order for this hologram to end. Love.